walking as I walk from set to set, and I'm really loud. My shoes are very loud. Hey, have you seen this? This is so neat. It's exclusive to us. It's 8 tools in one. It's all about survival. Seriously, whether it be in your car, whether it be those unexpected emergencies at home, power outages, you name it. It's 8 different tools in one. You saw it break the glass, it can cut your seatbelt, but it's also that emergency flashlight, that emergency power, because it's crank operated as well, so you don't have to worry about the batteries and the charging. This is absolutely fabulous. Scott Hines with me, and I'm already thinking of how many people on my list I can get.
Literally.
Specifically me too, because you never know what's going to happen, especially this time of year.
That's right.
So here's what it is. It's super simple. It's great to put in your house, in your car, in the dorm room, camping, whatever it might be. But tell me, it's 8 different things in one. Go.
First, it is a super bright 3 LED flashlight. I mean, everyone needs a flashlight, but the great thing about this is it has an internal battery. It's not disposable battery, so it's super bright, but it's not only can you plug it in, you can crank it. So it means you are never without light when the power goes out. There's one. Number 2, you see here, it is a signal, an emergency signal. So that can be actually stuck to your car. You can have it anywhere that people need to see you in case there's an emergency. Number 3, it is a USB charger. So for your phone, you can, again, you'll never be without power for your phone. Cranking it just like you're doing, which is great, but you can also, has an internal battery that can be plugged in. If we look at this phone right down here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to plug this in all the way down here. Check this one out, 1, 2, 3, we'll plug it in, and we'll start charging right there. That's on the internal battery, but I want to crank it, I can keep cranking and do more. So that's a nice thing. Those are the first 3. It is also, like I said, well, the 4th one is the crank in the internal battery. Now, what we have on top for the campers, the outdoors people, is a compass, all right? That's good and handy when you use it outside. Not everyone will use that, but it's a great feature. Then, what we have, which is absolutely awesome, is I want to show you over here, is we have 2 of these features are all great, but the one we have is a glass breaker and a seatbelt cutter, okay? So they will help in an emergency, which I'll show you in a second, but it's really important to understand that this is the kind of survival and also like emergency tool that's all year round and should be not only inside your house or in your car, but everywhere in between. You know,
it's one of those things where you pray, and 99.9% of us are never going to have to use it, but you've seen the stories, you've seen the news, you've seen those movies that scare the poop out of you, where the car goes into the water. And you have to break the window, you have to break the seatbelt. Just to have the peace of mind to know that you have something to do that makes you feel good, especially if you're a parent. Get this in your kids' cars. Get this in, for me, it's my mother who's getting up there in years. I worry about her driving, or but to have in the house as well. It's 8 different things in one, and at retail, this is about a $37 tool. Today on a featured price, a little bit of a break in the price, is $24.60, and is actually an award nominee by you, our customer, for one of the best gifts under $25, because I think every single person can use this.
Yeah, and it's great because, like I said, it has an internal battery and a crank battery, so you're never without power. And on a full charge, the flashlight will run for 5 continuous hours.
It doesn't come with these cool glasses.
It does not. I am so sorry.
You
make them look great, though.
Well, thank you.
You make them look great.
Do I need to move?
No, you're golden for right now. This is a seatbelt, obviously. It takes over 6,000 pounds of pressure to tear a seatbelt. You, myself, and 5 of our friends couldn't do it, okay? The same thing that will save your life in a wreck could also entrap you. You need to get out. Well, so we have right here, it is a blade that's in here. It is protected and will not cut you, but it will cut a seatbelt. So all you have to do when you have the 8-in-1 tool, see that in 2 seconds, you're through a seatbelt. That's a full car seatbelt. You know, you're out.
And my seatbelt, I worry about that, but I also worry about my kids. They're like 5-point harness in the back seat in their car seats.
That's right.
It's one of those things. I just feel like you will be able to breathe a little bit more of a sigh of relief if you have this in your car, in your loved ones' cars, and if you have one at home for the emergencies, in the dorm rooms, that type of thing as well. I pray you're never going to have to use half the things on here.
I hope you never have to use these features.
But you have to have them.
But I hope you never wish you had them either, too, to be in that spot. Now, here's what we have here. We have a side window from the car, okay? This is very hard tempered glass. Now, I want to be very upfront with you. This will break a large percentage of windows out there, but it may not break all of them, okay? However, it gives you the best chance for survival if you have this. Because as I hit this with a mallet cannot break that window. But if you look right here, there's a firing pin right here, a little pin that you use to break a window, okay? So I'm gonna give it a shot in 3, 2, 1, and you're out of your car. The window explodes out away from you, and now you've got a safe way to escape. In just a matter of seconds, you're out of your seatbelt and out of your car.
Wow.
Isn't that amazing?
8 different tools in one. It's also that flashlight that you need to know. I walk every middle of the night when I go to work. I have a flashlight. I actually have a taser as well. But it's nice to have that extra security with you. It also is magnetic, so you can put it on metal and it'll be magnetic there. It has that emergency beacon, which is great, especially if you're somebody who camps and travels and things like that. It is 8 different tools in one. More than 15,000 of these have been sold, and usually if you were to try to find this at retail, it would be about, I don't have to have these on anymore. It would be about $37 today at QVC. It's a featured price, which it's not around forever. It's a break in the price. Can't promise it's going to stick with us as we get closer to the holidays. So now's your time to get that list out and cross off some under $25 gifts.
Well, remember, you're getting 8 things in one. You're getting, first of all, super bright LED flashlight. You're getting an emergency signal. You're getting an internal battery. You're getting a crank battery. You're getting a USB charger, which I'll show you in a second. You're getting a magnet so it can stick to your car.
I know, it keeps on trying to get, it keeps on getting my necklace down here.
That's great.
Isn't that hilarious?
That means it's nice and strong.
It really works, obviously.
Sticks to the car. It is a glass cut, a glass breaker, and a seatbelt cutter. So it's all of those things in one, and that's what makes it so great, is it can be used inside your house, put it in your kitchen drawer, in your car, glove box, and anywhere in between.
Here's the other thing that's great, and we sell a lot of portable, or present a lot of portable power here, and I, by all means, think that you have to have one in every single car and one in your home of the portable power, the Halos. We have them in the show. Very important for your phone, for your small electronics. Those are only good if you keep them charged. My cousin was out and about the other day, and she didn't charge her Halo. This, you don't have to worry about that. In the event of an emergency, a power outage, you are the power. All you have to do is crank it, and it gives you power. Right. So if you need to get just a little bit of juice to get that phone to go, to make that emergency phone call, you have it. I will let you know more than 400 of these have been picked up in the last couple of minutes. It's exclusive to us, and the price here is a featured price, which is great, but it's not around forever. Yeah. I just feel like there's those people on your list who buy everything for themselves. My husband's one of those people. My father's one of those people.
For sure.
He probably doesn't have this. He didn't think of this one, but he'll appreciate it. Or
he will appreciate it, because this is just a peace of mind kind of gift. And again, this isn't just for the car. This is for just to have on hand. We get storms this time of year. We run out of power. This gives you that emergency charge for your phone, so you can make a call, get that last minute email out. It gives you a bright light that can run up to 5 continuous hours. It gives you a lot of things you need to get through a tough situation, one of which could be an accident. This is a seatbelt. It takes 6,000 pounds of pressure to get out of a seatbelt, but when you have this, it will cut through a seatbelt for you in just a matter of seconds. There's a protected blade in there that will not cut you, but will cut the seatbelt.
Real quick, break that.
Okay. Again, I do want to disclaim this. It may not break all car windows. I'm hoping it will break this one. It did break the one before. We'll give it a shot here. This is tempered glass. You can't break this with a mallet if you try, but we'll give it a shot here with the survival side kick in 3, 2, 1. And you are out of your car, safe and sound. What could have been a catastrophe is now a manageable situation.
Scott, this is a great product. Thank you for bringing this to us.
Always so great to see you.
800 of these have been picked up now. I just think it's smart. It's your peace of mind. I hope you don't have to use half of the stuff that we have in here.
Yeah.
It's great to have it. Thanks, Scott. More than 800 of those now gone on a featured price. Hey, coming up pretty soon, in about 8 minutes, it's the Kindle Fire HD 7-inch.